Welcome everyone. I am your expert technical instructor. Today we are diving into designing and implementing a robust structure for the flow of work, focusing heavily on GitHub Flow and Azure repos. Let us get started. In any modern DevOps transformation, the flow of work begins with robust source control. Understanding how to manage your code repository is the bedrock of continuous delivery. As organizations scale, they must evaluate and select appropriate Git branching workflows based on team size, release cadence, and quality requirements. By leveraging Azure repos and GitHub, enterprise teams can maintain code quality while accelerating their delivery pipelines. This structured approach directly supports continuous delivery while maintaining compliance standards. This standard Git snippet illustrates cloning an enterprise repository and immediately creating an isolated feature branch, the first step in a structured workflow. This diagram illustrates the fundamental flow. Code moves from the developer's local environment to the remote repository, which seamlessly triggers the automated continuous integration pipeline. When designing a branching strategy, you must evaluate multiple workflow types to find the perfect fit for your delivery cadence. The feature branch workflow is a foundational pattern where all new development is done in dedicated branches rather than the main codebase. This isolation allows multiple developers to work concurrently without interfering with the stable production code. Integrating these strategies with CI/CD pipelines ensures that every branch is automatically built and tested before it ever reaches the main branch. This YAML pipeline configuration demonstrates how to trigger automated builds whenever code is pushed to either the main branch or any feature branch. Here we see the lifecycle of a feature branch, branching off main, running automated tests upon commit, and eventually merging back via a pull request. GitHub Flow is a lightweight, branch-based workflow that supports teams and projects where deployments are made regularly. Microsoft's own development teams demonstrate these principles at scale, using GitHub Flow for services requiring rapid deployment. Unlike more complex models, GitHub Flow centers around 6 simple steps. Create a branch, add commits, open a pull request, discuss and review the code, deploy for testing, and finally merge. This continuous feedback loop prevents bottlenecks and accelerates the flow of work from development to production. Using the GitHub CLI, developers can rapidly open a pull request directly from their terminal, streamlining the GitHub Flow process. This linear flowchart breaks down the GitHub flow from branching and committing, through the collaborative pull request and review phases, to the final deployment and merge. For open source projects or highly distributed enterprise teams, the fork workflow is incredibly powerful. It allows developers to completely copy a repository, make changes securely in their own space, and then submit a pull request back to the original repository. This model is essential when planning to foster inner source within a large organization, as it democratizes contributions while maintaining strict access control over the primary codebase. It ensures that only thoroughly vetted and approved code makes its way into the central repository. This Git configuration links a local cloned fork to the original upstream repository, allowing the developer to sync with changes made by others. The diagram displays the fork workflow architecture, forking the upstream repository to a personal space, cloning it locally, pushing changes back, and proposing a pull request to upstream. To maintain enterprise-grade quality, pull request management must be strictly governed by branch policies. Mandatory code reviews ensure that no code goes directly to the main branch without peer oversight. Additionally, automated validation through CI/CD pipelines enforces quality gates immediately upon PR creation. By tracking PR completion time and leveraging the review process for team learning, organizations can enforce architectural integrity while supporting rapid development velocity, providing the audit trails required for strict compliance. This JSON representation mimics policy rules that enforce a minimum of 2 reviewers and mandate a successful build validation before any code can be merged. This decision tree shows the pull request policy gateway. If branch policies are not met, the code goes back for review and fixes. If met, it merges successfully. Advanced branch governance relies heavily on merging restrictions and quality gates. These controls act as automated sentinels that protect the main codebase from regressions. When configuring branch protection, you can mandate that all pull requests have a clear problem statement, a defined solution approach, and concrete testing evidence. Using the comment system effectively allows subject matter experts to provide context-specific guidance, ensuring that the merged code is not only functionally correct, but aligns with the organization's overarching architecture. This Azure CLI command applies a blocking build validation policy to the main branch, preventing merges if the associated build pipeline fails. The diagram highlights the sequential quality gates. Pushing code triggers automated tests, followed by security scans, ultimately leading to merge approval. In summary, designing a structure for the flow of work requires balancing strict enterprise governance with development agility. By mastering GitHub Flow, feature branches, and robust pull request policies, you set the stage for highly scalable, continuous delivery environments. The implemented workflow provides the foundation for sustainable enterprise development. Please remember to like, subscribe, and visit quicktechie.com for premium certification prep, including Q&A banks, ebooks, audiobooks, training, and interview guides. This YAML snippet shows how to trigger pipelines based on release tags, aligning version control practices directly with large-scale deployment strategies. This final flow demonstrates the holistic enterprise journey, starting with agile planning, executing via GitHub Flow, passing policy validation, and achieving continuous delivery.
Welcome to quicktechie.com. So just type in quicktechie.com here. Then you can go through the material which is provided by quicktechie. So we have first of all video courses which you can go here and you can find the various video courses across the technologies as well as finance domain. So if you see in Microsoft, we have 8 programs currently running. Next, you can go through the ebooks available. So all the ebooks which are in PDF format today, and you can download this. So let me go through Microsoft certification ebooks. You can click on any of this and you can see this is the PDF available for you to download. So these are the premium ebook mostly available on quicktechie.com platform only. Now the second part is exam simulator. As we primarily focus on the all technology companies and finance domain certification preparation material. So this is company wide listed here and you can go through this. So let me go through the Microsoft one again. You can see these are all Microsoft related certification. AB730 exam, if you open it, so you can see here this, and all the practice papers are available here. Today we have 5 practice paper. So click on the first practice paper. It would load the questions. You can answer this question. This is way you can answer it and you can move to the next question. Now third material we wanted to highlight is an audiobook. So we started recently with the audiobooks as well, which you can listen on the go, and various technology wise ebooks are available. And at the last, this is our alumni. These people who are subscribing to our courses and this platform, they are all listed here. And at the end, I wanted to tell you, if you find any course or training or certification preparation material which you want to get us prepared for yourself, please put on the comment section. If you're watching on YouTube, on Udemy, or on this platform itself, quicktechie.com, then please put the comment, or you can even send an email to using this contact us options here. You can directly do the WhatsApp message. You can call us on this numbers as well.